Hello. Sorry I'm late. You should be used to me being late by now. I was trying to get the new setup sorted in time. And then because I get up and then I'm running up and down the stairs, the guinea pigs all start going, wee! Oh, I've got to do my video, guinea pigs. And so obviously I then had to go get some food for them. And I was like, I don't actually have coffee today or tea. I'm out of milk and sugar and everything's wrong. But I don't have wine or left. It's I have Ribena today. We still have some Ribena reserves. Phew. As soon as I'm late, I'll just get these boxes open while some people are appearing. Morning, Alan and Catherine. Woo! I'm more energetic than the weeklies. Well, the weeklies, the in the week top-ups. What's in these? Mystery boxes. Mystery boxes. So whilst I'm waiting for some people to appear, some more people to appear, I need scissors. Why is there no scissors? One moment. To the scissor land. Here I am. Some scissors. What was I going to say there? Yes. That's what I was going to say. Yes. No, I said I was going to release something yesterday, and Catherine asked on Twitter, to which I did. I was on the sofa in my pajamas, watching Netflix, and I did do a involuntary ha because on Friday I made these really elaborate weekend plans of all the stuff. I think it happened last Wednesday when I had the day off as well. It's like, right, here is my schedule. I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to release these. This will get done. This at 10 o'clock. I do this at 12:30. And I spent yesterday in my pyjamas playing Animal Crossing whilst watching Netflix. So I wasn't hacking at the... Oh, what's this? I wasn't harrying at the not having a release. It was my own hope. It would have been far too ambitious, but gonna hope to get it sorted today. I'm in the office, the home office, so that's a good start. And I am dressed, and I have played Animal Crossing this morning. Morning everyone. Morning Mum. Yes, I've not seen you for a long time now. Oh, any human. Yeah, me and Anthony got matching shoes in Animal Crossing today. It's all kicking off. Woo! I'm just unpacking some minis for you. Well, loads of people are here. I should probably actually start. But look at my hair as well. I had a little go yesterday because I thought, well, no one's going to see it if it goes wrong. Just put a hat on. So yeah, I put purple just on the top. So it's still orange underneath. I'm on hair dye rations. So I thought if I get the top bit alright, then boom. Let's just unpack some of these, because I've got some lovely... I've got one of the painted new releases to show you as well, which I've never shown you. Carol says, we spent a lot of time yesterday watching Netflix and Prime and drinking wine. So I'm out of milk at home and work now, and I'm also out of anything that tastes nice. So I think I'm having like a caffeine and a sugar withdrawal, because I do eat a lot of sweets. So bear with me for that. Oh, I have shown off some of these, I realise, as I unpack them, but not on a Sunday morning coffee. There's one, there she is. There's one main one that I wanted to show you. So I've got her here. Oh, I turned off Disney Plus to watch this. It's because you're seeing if there's any special guests this time. So hello everyone who's appeared. I'll stop unwrapping things now. I do have some cool stuff to show and some neat old rambles. I was going to stand up because I quite liked standing up last time, but I also wanted to drink. So if you've just arrived, this is Ribena. I'm not having morning wine. I think I'm on 6 weeks of since I gave up alcohol. I might have to count, but it's between 5 and 6 weeks, so that's pretty impressive. I'm including the one slip up. I had one slip up, but it was very small and it was one evening. So I've got that as my one strike or whatever it is. So I'm still including my 5, 6 weeks. So yeah, I'm stuck in the house with no human contact, no alcohol or sugar or coffee. Although I have coffee, but I can't drink it without milk. So I have Danny, he's off cam, he's just there, Mr. DeVito, he might make an appearance later. Right, so I don't even know where to start. I meant to write some notes this time to make sure I actually go through things and I'm less like this, but sure, there's so much stuff in here, in my scramble to get it ready. I've moved things around and I'm quite an extra hand in now. So yeah, there's Danny there, there's another light there, the tripod that I was frantically trying to get to work and gave up on. Yes, so hello everyone. It's been the longest week in the world, I think. I keep seeing memes about it, but now I'm convinced that it definitely is. I can't believe it was only last week that I had Danny DeVito on here. It feels like about a month. I remember thinking, oh, at least a week's nearly done, and it was Tuesday. So yeah. So we're still open, I'm still going in. I took Wednesday off to work from home. It was a disaster because me being in the house is entirely associated with my depression, so I just had a really crappy day, got nothing done and felt like crap. So I will be making sure, as long as I'm allowed to be in every, I've seen all loads of chatting going now, I'll be in every weekday as normal as can be. Again, just to keep repeating, because some people might not have seen any of my other bits, the postman's still coming every day, apart from one day, because I was off on Wednesday. They put me on a list of people who had shut down, so they didn't come Thursday. I was stuck out the window going, where is my postman? But yeah, it's all sorted now, so that's fine. So yeah, the postman comes at about 3 o'clock every day, whether I'm there or not. And he has to bleep a thing, apart from if he thinks I'm closed. But so it doesn't make any difference whether I ship to him or not. As I said, the office is entirely empty apart from me. Even all the shared offices, it's just me now, and my house is just me, and the tram is dead mostly. So I you know, doing all the risks, I think it's fine until they stop us. I was looking at some other countries that have stopped post, so I've taken that as a that might happen, be prepared for it happening. So again, I don't want to sound like I'm constantly going, put some orders in, but I'm expecting, just based on other countries' actions, there to be a stoppage in post at some point. So it's best to, if you're dallying, to to think, you know what, I will buy that thing. Oh, this is very fancy. Oh, this is a good choice. I like this. Morning. It probably doesn't help when I'm a few minutes late, because you'll click there at 10 o'clock and then I'm not there, and then you wait but it doesn't auto refresh, so sorry about that. What else have we got? There's so much to say. Oh yeah, and you can buy gift cards. Thanks, Catherine. You can buy gift cards if there's nothing you particularly want, or if your country is in a bit of a post-lockdown and you don't want to risk it. I think it'll be fine. I'm still posting to those countries unless the people say otherwise, because I imagine it just stays at the depot and then as soon as it's lifted it will come to you, so I don't see a problem with that. There's so much. What a week. I'm kind of in shock at the week, and not just because I've been off coffee, sugar and alcohol. All I have is precious soups. I've made a massive batch of soup with all the nutrients in it and I've frozen it, so that's pretty much what I'm eating now. I have 2 bags of popcorn, so I ate one last night, and when shall I eat the other one? Probably tonight. Yeah, I just I had loads of things I was gonna say, and now I'm just like, I don't know, do you know? I think it's all very normal that we're all very confused, and I've seen there's been some really good memes actually, or not really memes, just sort of sharey things, because sometimes I've been thinking being stuck here with the internet is actually a curse, but sometimes it's nice. So there's been some nice things going around, which are stuff like it's absolutely okay to to be anxious or confused or knackered, and that's exactly what I was feeling. I was just feeling really tired, and then I realised, because I had was it last week? Don't worry, I won't go too much into Annie's life. But I had my therapy session last week and we were talking about it, and people that already have anxiety being quite used to it all, because then I was just like, I'm okay actually, this is the sort of chaos I can thrive in. but it means that a lot of the feelings that are happening now, and I know a lot of you also have mental health what's it, issues? It's not issues is the word. Mental health, mental illness. Yeah, I'll go for that. So don't worry, I'm not teaching a grandma to suck eggs, but it's the whole all the coping mechanisms you've already got kind of apply to this. So it's like, oh yes, I recognise this feeling. Whereas the people who haven't had that, or up until now haven't, I guess it's all a bit new and scary. So it's that exhaustion of your brain just being on all the time. I think regardless if you're I'm trying to find the correct term when I'm one of the people, so it's probably okay. But regardless of what I was trying to say is, regardless of how cooperative your own brain is, I think everybody has got at least a baseline at the moment of this just sort of like hypertension, because of all the worry and all the stress. Just constantly, it is that constant fight or flight mode where we're all just going to be a bit knackered. I've not been enjoying the internet mostly at the moment, because I think because of that, a lot of people are on edge. There's just been a lot of nastiness, and I don't like it. And it's people that wouldn't normally be, and I found myself being quite snappy. Hopefully not actually posting snappy, but reading stuff and going. So it's, again, I put that be kind thing up, and sorry, I can read now. It is important just to think before you actually type, like, is this necessary? Is this going to improve anyone's day or help anyone's day? And there's been times where I've wanted to argue, and I've got quite good at stepping back at arguing about minis, but when it's come to the virus or some of the recent politics, I've kind of gone, that person's wrong. I'm going to tell them that, actually, no, it's not going to make a difference. Let's just go do something nice instead. What we missed? Me rambling, so a normal Sunday, and not drinking, well, it doesn't look like red wine, I don't know what it'd look like, but it's Ribena, I can assure you. So I was just reading some of the comments there. Have I missed any? Does ordering freebie colouring books count? Well, it doesn't make me any money, but it's still nice, so I always want you to order those. I'll go into that now, actually. Come in, behave. That's terrible. Yeah, it's like everything's been exaggerated. So the nastiness is more, but the loveliness is lovelier. There's been so much loveliness, but because of the nature of how information's shared and all that, it's just bad. So I'm just scrolling Facebook, and it's just people arguing. I noted, hey Phil! I noted the other day on Twitter, and then I kind of regretted saying it, so I'll go over it quite briefly. But I'm a woman on the internet, and I run a company, and I'm not outspoken, maybe. So I follow all of those requirements. That means that people just send me horrific stuff. So I get the odds. Normally, to be fair, it's not that much. It's surprisingly smaller than I imagine. But I get I get inappropriate messages and pictures and stuff, and it's not cool. It is the least cool thing ever. And because more people are stuck inside and bored, they're like, hey, let's send some more grotty stuff to Annie, and it's totally not cool. So if I don't know if this is you watching it, don't send me stuff. But it's all being dealt with. Everything's being reported. Some people on Twitter then started getting, that's what made me more stressed, that everyone started going, we will kill them, name and shame, let's kill all these people. Like, that's just causing me loads more stress. And then I got loads of Twitter messages from people saying, oh, this is, I'm like, no, because now I'm getting more Twitter messages, so I know you're trying to help. But then, like, aftermath was like, let's just not talk about it anymore, it's fine. But what you should do is, and then I had to say, like, I'm a woman on the internet, like, it's horrid, but we're kind of used to it, so it's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. It's but you don't need to form a mob to defend me. Basically, I've got it. I've got it. I've got a whole, like, it's not. Oh my! I've received this message. This is so. I've never seen anything like this before. I'm gonna cry now. it's just like, why would you send me that? Why? That's, oh no. So that's it in a nutshell. And it's okay, Catherine, you told me you're going to message, and it's fine anyone else who did message, because I know it was all well-meaning, but like now I'm getting those little ones in the message because I'm kind of not checking a lot of my PMs now, because I just could do without it. What have I missed on the little scrolling? Do 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 do. Oh, that's okay. That's helloing. Hellos. But yeah, it was just getting worse because the intensity was increasing, and because I'm not having any human contact, and the internet the internet is my only human contact. I'm not near any people at all, so that's my one sort of reach out. And then if I log on and just get either nastiness or horribleness, inappropriate stuff, then I'm feeling really like boxed in with it all. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So I kind of just wanted to express it rather than ask for any help or advice, just because people forget, really. But yeah, it's just kind of sucks. But it's not ruined my week or anything, so haha. What have we got? Paul Cubbin, you are definitely underrated. I wonder if you're allowed to send me food. Oh, you'd have to go to the post office. If you go to the post office, could you send me some more flapjacks? That'd be cool. Colin makes amazing flapjacks. Mum witnessed that I ate the whole lot in one day when he sent them. Oh, Phil, thank you. Yes, the business support for self-employed people seems to be as ass as I expected. But I'll talk to you, probably not today because I'm trying to not think about anything too heavy today, but maybe in the week. Phil, that'd be ace if we can chat and discuss what we reckon we're going to do. Because there is something, so if I can at least get something, then that'll be handy. What else? Yeah, I didn't want to be a negative Annie. Yeah. So sometimes I'll mention something and it's just because I want to get it off my chest, but then the second wave of people being appalled basically just creates a whole other anxiety, so I tend not to mention the things because of that. But I was just thinking, wow, it'd be nice to check my messages and there not being just something nasty in there. So oh yeah, it's it sucks, and I am blocking and reporting and doing all the stuff that I know what to do, so it's fine. Is there other way to eat flapjack? No. So what I've got on my lap, whilst I've been rambling away about penises, is I've got some of the colouring in pictures from Salute, and I was rubbish and said, we'll post them up online, and they've been in a box since, and I grabbed some just as I was leaving. I had more of them. Where did they go? So I've just got a couple just to show you the... So I had these, I've been doing the colouring in. Yes, I'm still trading. The website's still open, Dale. Go, go, go. So yes, this is what we've been doing for the last few years at Salute, where you can come and do some colouring in. We've also been supported by Martin Whitmore, who's the artist, and he gave me a load of his own artwork to use, but I need to chat to him about whether I can put that online, because it was more on the basis of it's going to be printed off and that sort of stuff. But I've got plenty of my own artwork now anyway, but yeah, people colouring these in, because he just does loads of cool art anyway. So in case you have missed it and been in a hole, I've got colouring in books up for free on the website. Yay! Is that one? I saw one that had the Instagram on it. Yeah, you can download. There's the first colouring in book, which had some of the women on there, and then because I got so many colouring ins replied, sorry, I'm still double reading. I've unlocked the expansion colouring in book, the expansion. So there's the second one, which has got the Amazon's dwarves and some guinea pig stuff. And when people start colouring those in, there's going to be a third one with all like gunny pets and this sort of stuff. So I know some people have said, oh, my kids don't like those ones. Then if you don't like what I've got so far, you gotta like that. Come on, who doesn't like that? What have we got? Rabbit on a nuke. So who's looking around? Get in. Thank you, Tim. There we go. Right. Boop doop. What have I got here? Oh, I have another stack. I was, as you can imagine, running around like a fool before the stream. I had more, but I've obviously put them somewhere. Oh, yay! Yay! So the Fula that someone's painted, coloured in. Yes! Yeah, there's just loads of them. And I love it. And I will also show you. Oh, that person put graffiti on the bomb too. One more, because I'm showing you the Honourable Geisha Lady. That's the Honourable Geisha Lady. Woo! So, a lot of people don't have printers, and that is fine, because I actually don't have a home printer. But I've got an office one, so probably for my own good that I don't have a home printer. And that's fine, because I know a lot of people don't, and yeah, I know from when I did Warhammer tournaments that we'd always be running around trying to find printers, and obviously people can't get out now at the moment. Also, if you go, I haven't got any colouring in pencils, do not fear, because if you don't, as long as you order anything else from the shop, doesn't matter what it is, basically means you've paid for some postage and a thing, and put the colouring in book or books into the cart, I will print them off for you, ship them, and also include all of these for free. They're still free. It's just if I've got a chip, and then yeah, if you just buy just a single model or a tuft, not a single tuft, but a pack of tufts. So yeah, and I was really chuffed. So these have also been given away at Salutes. I have a massive box of them, and I went through when I was trying to find colouring in pencils and crayons, I spent so long trying to find the right ones, because some of the packs, you know when you're a kid and you get the colouring in packs with the child's menu, and you get like 4 colours, you're like, well, how am I supposed to colour that in, because that's not the correct colour. So and then I also didn't want to get, didn't want to get felt tips, and what was the other issue? I basically figured out that these were the best to like not value, because they cost me way more than the others, but the best pencil pack, basically, that isn't really expensive. So yeah, if you want a pack of pencils, hey, even if you've got a printer and want a pack of pencils, just put it in with an order note and I'll ship them, because I've got so many of them, and because Salute's off, then I've still got tons of them, so yeah, go for it. Carl says, thanks for letting Crooked Dice copy the genius colouring in idea. It's okay, Carl, you're one of the first. You were the first. There's now everyone's messaging. Can we do it? So if you want, you can share into Baggy's cave, and I'll share other people's colouring in stuffs if you share mine. And then people won't run out of stuff to colour in, which is extra good. Northumbrian Tin Soldier said something about a competition. I said, so I just wanted to send some colouring in stuff. But I think it involves my things. I said do whatever as long as I don't have to do anything, so keep an eye out for whatever they're doing. I can't watch my daughter using coloured pencils because she never puts them back in the pack in a nice rainbow order. Oh, Coven, you're a monster. What we got here? Yeah, I have coffee, but I like it pretty much all milk, and I don't have milk, so that's that, Dad. Alright, see you later, Phil. Yeah, I will message me in the week. That'd be ace. Thank you. Phil runs All Rolled Up Dice Bags, so go check her out. Boom. Aaron Bowen says, yeah, that last minute, holy, I haven't printed off my list. Once got the red shirt team at Lenten, print it off my list. Yeah, I'd always be the night before going, who's still in work? Who's got a printer? Morning all. Toast to the Ribena toast. Is that rosé? It's not. That's what it looks like, though, isn't it? That would be fantastic. But I have given up drinking for who knows how long. This may be the start of a non-drinking Annie. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. I was last week lamenting it was the wrong time to have given up drinking, but I've decided it's the right time, because otherwise I would be drinking at home on my own amid all this craziness, and that would not be good for me. So it's Ribena, until the Ribena runs out. We've got some new releases this week, one of which is I have an owl. I have an owl. Owl lady. So she is one of those sort of wise ladies, painted by Paul Cubbin, that man, that inappropriate crazy man in the comments. He's allowed though, he gets a pass. He is a damn good painter. Look at that. I'll even show the back off. How about that, Cubs? Stop smoking cigars. I'm going to start eating guinea pigs. That's what I'm doing. Ooh. So she is to go with the Amazons, but would work very well with the Shield Maidens. She's one of the new releases I actually don't have yet, but I will have next week, so that's a bonus. So I love her hair. It's just so nice. It does not give it justice. So part of the in theory tasks for today is to photograph it and ink the new stuff. So what we definitely have so far that I will hope to put out today is her. Need to find a name for her as well, because she can't just be Seer number 2. So younger Seer. 3 dwarves. Goddamn good dwarves. So I need to ink those up. I've got another Shield Maiden champion with a hound, with a wolf hound. I've got the brewery kit. And I've got... I can get the 2 owl ladies and they can have Pokemon battles with each other. Yes. My caster wanted to put her in a pack with Hootie McOwlface, so like no. So but they've both got owls, they can be an owl lady pack. Like, because they're both in a similar pose. So she'd be like, hello, I have an owl. I too have an owl. But you should definitely buy them both. Just go. Thanks, come in. She's a good non-specific owly lady. She sure is. She is wicked. I just love her face, and you've painted her face so nice too. It's snowing. No! What is happening? It is the apocalypse. What have I missed here? Just to check. Oh, payday on Tuesday. Nice. Yes. Oh yeah, people are. People have paydays. Yeah. Oh, that means my rent has to go out. Oh, and all the other bills. Woo, 2020. What else have I got? I've got some stuff to show you. What was that? Oh, I've been painting. I can't see the snow because Danny DeVito's in the way. He's really there. But I have so much crap here. If I could pan. If I pan, we might go straight to him. Like, hit him. Oh no, that's his chest. There's his hand. I can't turn the thing up. And his neck. Here we go. Is that right? There's no more crap in the background. Not that this is an entirely messy place. So I've been painting. They're almost finished, and I've got this strange attention span. It's one of the reasons I don't read storybooks. I just read learny books. But if I can do something in one sitting, then I'm satisfied. And I was so close to doing these in one sitting, so I struggle painting, so I just want to get them done in one lot. But I've only got some sort of highlights and tidy ups and obviously the basing to finish. But I've painted Dr. Carrot and Potato Pete. So like his eyeball needs adjusting. They are horrific creatures. But my painting's like nearly as good as Kevin, I reckon. I think if I sent these to the cast, to any of the painters, they'd tell me to go away. John would probably enjoy painting them. But I had a bit of a fun myself, and I thought, oh, by the time I tidy them up, they'll be fine for my display ones, so I get to I get to have a painting credit. Go me. Woo! Potato, Pete and Dr. Carrot. Yeah, if anyone missed last week, I've got a life size. No, I have the real Danny DeVito. He even done a his own stream from my house. Didn't tell me. My internet started getting slow, and then I could hear him just doing a public address. How dare he? Yeah, so very, very bizarre. What else? I don't know what's in that other box. I can open the other box and see what's in there. I think it's more test casts actually. Woohoo! I had loads of really poignant stuff to say. What was I going to say? Apart from it being the apocalypse. It's the apocalypse. Annie, do a live stream and reassure people. It's the apocalypse! Oh, I have! I've got some more lovely things here. Oh, hey, nice writing. I've got so much to photograph. I can't believe it's snowing. How is that? I saw about that there's locusts, there's plagues of locusts, and it is, like, joking aside, it's a difficult time, isn't it? Everyone's got similar but also different issues going on, and the world isn't going to be the same. We're not going to go back to being normal, but I'm kind of intrigued in positive and negative ways by what the new normal is going to be. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? I hope people are nicer. I think I said last week, I'm hoping people realise what's important and what isn't important. I've decided to not go in any shops for now. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I figured that I don't actually need anything. I just want stuff, and so that shouldn't. I shouldn't go into shops because of that. No, just my own decision. Don't worry, I'm not judging you all. So I'm gonna see how long I can live without stuff that I enjoy, and just eat this goddamn stew that I made a million portions of. Here is a cast of SOE Annie. She was the first test cast, so if she looks slightly strange in colouring, it's because she's one of the first spins. How cool is that? She's been the most popular model on the Pledge Manager. Go me! Go me! It looks so fun to paint. It's like super smooth, and I like my large flat areas that you can go to town on, or just paint really simply. I hate like when there's loads of sculpted on details. So SOE Annie is the bomb. She is so cool. I also have, I got the casts of the evacuees and girl guides, which have gone to the painter already. Again, I'm not a fan of showing off medals because they never look that great, but you get the idea. Ooh. Oh, no, it's got my face. Don't look at Annie's face. Little bag one. Oh, the little pig. So I'm going to ink those up for you so you can see them a bit better. But there's like her and a little pig. The casters love them so much. They're still operating. They've got a super impressive plan on the go. But obviously we're communicating with them every day to see what's the latest is, as the rules are changing all the time. So yeah, there's that. It's just been such a long week. So what have I done? I've mostly been packing orders, getting them out, checking through. I've got some emails to sort today, although hopefully I won't just go and play some more Animal Crossing at all. Although if I do, you know what, it's Sunday. I'm struggling to. It's hard because I'm watching all this. You know, how do people do work from home stuff? Like, I'm a pro. And then I remembered that I do know all the rules, but I go to work because I just do so much better at the office. So I should just be good and allow myself to chill and not go, hey, it's a pandemic, so I must work the entire time. But on the other hand, I feel like I have to. So to make the money and say pay this rent, I've got maybe some landlord bells next week because it's been over a year since I've had hot water and heating. And, you know, you're supposed to wash your hands in hot water, and that's kind of a basic necessity. I've had to wash my hands in the shower because it's an electric heater, and all that sort of fun that I have. So, but all that sort of stuff all sort of gets on top when there's obviously all this going on at the same time. Colin says the shutdown is depressing me. I'm not staying in any more than I did before. It's just annoying to have more people in the house with me. I think there's pros and cons, because I've been like, I'm on my own. I don't know what a human is anymore. But then I imagine if I was stuck in with people, they'd be driving me nuts. So pros and cons, I guess. At least, yeah, I do kind of like my own company, which is why I live on my own. But it's the choice. It's the fact I can't go out and see anyone. But I'm hoping to go for a walk with Angelie next week. From like, I reckon if we start either side of the park and we rotate like that. Oh, if we had walkie-talkies, that'd be so cool. We could walkie-talkie throughout. That'd be ace. But yeah, I'm going to try and do some stuff like that, or even just like see people from afar and do more video calls, because these are the only videos I do, but I don't do video calls. I've got an interview lined up with Henry Hyde from Battle Games, which would be brilliant. What else? Oh yeah, I'm doing okay actually, despite all this. I've been a bit wibbly, and I'm alright this weekend, but in the week, and I imagine next week as well, I am going to go back to being like a massive ball of tension where I'm alright, but this tiniest thing that happens is just the worst thing ever. So that's what I was saying about just, you know, really pushing to get through the day, and then it's like, oh, a notification. Oh, I guess this could be to you. It's not to do with an order. Nope, that is not to do with an order. So yeah, that's kind of sucked. But again, I will live. I will live. What else have I missed? Yeah, hell is other people. That's true. I promise you, hell is other people's children. That is also true. Well, that's a horrible thing for me to say. I was just imagining being trapped in a house with any children right now, to be fair. No, other people's children are a delight. And I've been very much enjoying these colouring in pages as well, so keep at them. Say get them printed off, or put a note through the shop and I will ship them to you, because that's made me really happy. And it has, the reason I started doing it after the first salute, which was kind of a last minute decision, but just seeing people enjoy them and colouring in, they've been downloaded so many times, it's incredible. So that just makes me really happy, and people then sending nice messages with it, saying, you know, it occupied us for a good 10 minutes, just the rest of the day to go. So yeah, I do feel for anyone trying to entertain their child in this, so I'll do all I can. I'm going to work on some worksheets as well today. Today, some point in the week probably. Let's not, I keep saying, I'll do this today, I'll do this tonight. It's a Sunday, it's fine, don't do anything. Apart from the photos, which I need to do because I've got all the gear here. Paul Cubbing, you're like a bad pun machine. I'll forgive you if you send me the flapjack, but make sure it's sanitised flapjack. I'll scrub it with some bleach first. Oh, thanks, Catherine. I'm really glad you could come along, because I was worried that you didn't have an account anymore, but it's good that you can come to do this and see some humans. I've been playing Animal Crossing a lot, even though you're not supposed to play it that much. You're supposed to do it in bits, but yeah, I've been doing what like half the world is doing at the moment, and just living on my desert island and moving my things around. It's been quite nice. And yeah, I might actually just do what I did yesterday, go downstairs and set myself up with the Switch in one hand and junk on Netflix, and you know, that if that works, I think that'll be good. And so yeah, I'm back in the office tomorrow, so any orders will be going out. Felicity, yes, sorry, I missed that earlier on. I forgot to ask him. That's the point. I will ask him because I need to talk to him anyway, because he's sculpting some beautiful things for me at the moment, which I had a dream I'd seen, but I did not see them. So there we go. But I'll give him a shout, because yeah, probably sort something out. If not, he might have some casts. I might have some casts from before, so I'll have a look into that as well. But yeah, it's all just a bit chaotic at the moment. Kickstarter I think a few people have messaged asking about addresses. Don't worry, because it's not going to get shipped yet anyway. Some of them might start getting shipped not this week but the week after. Anything that looks like a work address or like it could be a temporary address or whatever, I'll hold off. And I'll do a shout out before I start shipping in case anyone wants to go, change the address. That's fine. I think it's going to be quite a slow ship rather than a bam, it's all done in a day. So as soon as I've got the, so I need to get my thank you cards and the stickers. Can't remember if I said badges or not, so I need to check through my updates. And any of that I'll get ordered. Again, it's on my urgent to-do list. And I don't know what capacity that merch company is operating on at the moment too. So who's angry facing? We've got a stream of angry faces. I forgot what I was saying now. I've totally gone off track. Thingy. I've totally lost where I was going with that. Kickstarter shipping. Yes, once I've got the little, what's it called, sidey bits that I like doing, and they're not essential but they're nice to do, then I will what's the word, then I will ship them. So they're what I'm waiting on. And then I've got chunks of that's weird. Chunks of stuff. What? I don't know. I'm totally off track now. Yes, I have chunks of some of the casts, some of the codes I've already got. There's more coming next week, and then because I'll have some of the models, then I might have a quick look through and say if you've ordered just like, something I've got. So say for example, even if it's some of the test casts that are nice, be like, oh, someone's ordered just an SOE Annie. There we are. You can have yours. So I'll start with those sort of smallery ones that are easy to do, and the ones that I do have. So the earlier ones that were sculpted, they'll all be ready. And yeah, that's kind of it really. Alan's sculpting his way through. I reckon he'll probably be finished next week. If Alan's watching, he'll be like, damn it, I'm not going to be finished. But he's not far off, to be fair. Normally I would have got him to go to the post office early to sort of keep shipping them to the casters so we can get them moulded already. But I don't want to make him go back and forth to the post office for obvious reasons. So I'll wait till he's got it all done and then get him to ship it in one load. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I think I'll go now. I've been there like, yeah, nothing bothers me. Oh, someone's just put a chunk of angry faces for no reason. So yeah, I'm gonna go and hide on the Netflix, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you all. I'll be doing some videos and other shenanigans in the week, no doubt. So I will see you all later. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.